Welcome to The Checkout. We catch up with previous Add to Cart guests and ask them 5 quick questions to get to know them better and leave you with a little extra inspiration to get through your Friday. Here's your host, Bushy.
Today's checkout features Alisa and Lysandra Fraser. You might know them as the winners of The Block, or hopefully after today's episode, you know them as the founders of al.ive Body. The siblings started the brand back in 2020, just as COVID hit Australia, and today they have 50 product lines, 750 stockists, and an estimated turnover of $22 million. Alisa, Lysandra, welcome to the checkout. We've learnt a lot about you and the empire that you're building with al.ive Body in our main chat. We're here to learn a little bit more about you. I've got 5 quick questions. Number 1. What is the weirdest thing that you've ever bought online?
I bought my cat an automatic kitty litter pooper scooper thing so I don't have to clean its litter tray. That's probably up there.
Does it actually work?
You know what? It actually, I paid $700 for it, so bloody want to. But it does. It still does require probably a weekly maintenance. So it's not like you just get to do nothing for the rest of your life.
Yeah, okay.
It is good. It's pretty
that.
good, isn't it?
I used it and it was good. Yeah.
Tell you what, we went away last weekend for one night and we left our cat in the house and it just took revenge.
They're assholes. Cats are assholes. I love them, but they're assholes.
Yeah, I've come around. I'm not a cat or a dog person really, but my wife got a cat and now I love the thing.
Yeah. That's
But
like
it
my
is an
husband.
asshole.
Every time we looked after Lysandra's cat, I hate cats. And now you should see him. It's ridiculous. He sends me more
Snapchats
cats
all the time.
of the cat, bloody Bob, than he does our own children. I said, oh, you hate cats, do you?
That's funny. I love it. All right, number 2, who is your favourite retailer?
Look, we live in Adelaide, so don't judge us. We don't really have a lot here, but I guess as a one-stop shop, you can't really go past your Myers and yeah.
I own Zara. Love Zara.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Zara's up there. But I guess as a one-stop kind of, if you're looking for a broad range of selections and brands, Myers kind of the place to go to for us here in little old Adelaide.
And as you look to take on the world, especially in your category, are there any brands you look up to?
Definitely the Aesops of the world.
Mm.
They're in our category and they've absolutely dominated the world. They're probably
They're the pinnacle of, I guess, what you...
what I aspire to.
Yeah.
Especially if someone comes and buys you out as well.
Especially for $3 billion.
I think, the story behind them as well, the founder being,
Founders
in Melbourne, working out of their home, developing it, and now there's got to be that backstory to it as well.
Yeah, love it. All right, number 3, which e-commerce practice do you wish was history?
Oh, there's a lot of dupes getting around at the moment, isn't there?
Mm.
It's a bit icky.
Have you had a few people trying to dupe you?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, we have.
Take them down?
They say it's the greatest, form of
biggest flattery or something.
Yeah. what is the saying?
Yeah, imitation's the greatest form of flattery.
Flattery. Yeah, sorry.
I reckon
good luck
someone
to
just
them.
made that up to make themselves feel better when someone was trying to take a
Kind of
bit of
does
their
make you
pie.
feel better though.
All right, number 4, can you recommend a book or a podcast that our listeners should immediately get into?
I think for anybody that is going through growing pain and they're ready to take the next step, hiring management, whether it's a GM or a CEO, the book Rocket Fuel is really good. Talks about being an integrator and a visionary and what that relationship looks like and how if you find the right partner, it is world domination, but it is very hard as well to find the right person to complement your skill set. So I felt like that book was honestly written for me.
No. Who's the integrator and who's the visionary?
I felt like they said, Alisa, I have written this book for you. And I don't ever listen to a book where I'm like, I start to lose interest after a while. Like I might listen to 2 half-an-hour sessions and in my audio I think I've started 10 different books. But this one was just written so to a founder.
And I think for anybody that is just starting out or has an idea or has that little bit of, entrepreneurial flair or just wants to try something new, we always started listening to the Small Business, Small Business Big Marketing podcast.
Big Marketing, yeah, with Tim. He's great.
Reed.
Yeah.
Was it Reed or whatever?
Tim Reed.
You know, it's just at a basic level, but that the everyday person can understand. And, you know, we've listened to Founder.
Yeah, Founder's a great one for entrepreneurs. That's all I listen to is the Financial Review. That's a good one. Mark Boris has 2 out. They're good. Yep. There's actually a lot of really good business podcasts out there.
We asked for one recommendation. You've given us a handful. It's fantastic. Thank you, guys. All right, last one I have for you. Finish this sentence. The future of retail is?
It's got to be al.ive, right?
I was waiting for it.
I mean, how could it not be?
Guys, I think obviously a huge future ahead. Very exciting. All the plans that we heard from the main episode. Thank you for joining us on the checkout.
Oh, thanks so much for having us.
To hear more from Alisa and Lysandra, jump back into episode 360, where Alisa and Lysandra share their standout learnings from a recent warehouse location, how they approach decision-making as twin sisters and co-founders, and why forecasting is such an important aspect of their business.
Thanks for listening, and until next time, keep adding to cart.